Well, that's because I'm an idiot and I continuously forget to unmute my microphone. What I was trying to say is, my name is Francis York Morgan, and welcome to part 3 of the Deadly Premonition live stream. I'm joined here with my friend Zach, who's totally just not in my head. Hello, Zach. Zach says hello. Lynch vibes? It's supposed to be. I'm pretty sure Deadly Premonition is just like Twin Peaks, the video game. Well, I appreciate you coming out, man. Thanks for coming out. Alright, so let's get back into Deadly Premonition. Oh, we have an update. Now, I don't know if that was a system update or an update for the game itself. Ah, an update for the game itself. Oh, it has been a long time since I put a suit on. I can barely close these things anymore. How you doing, man? Good to see you in here. I am getting too heavy for these suits that I own. I gotta start dropping some weight. What's that, Zach? You're ready to play? Okay. What's with the shirt and tie? I'm Francis York Morgan. I'm the main character of Deadly Premonition. And Zach says hi. Alright, I think I need to boost the game audio just a little bit. Yeah, cosplay stream. Alright, so what we had done was we had... I guess it didn't save. What we needed to do is we needed to get to a point where we could sleep so that we could, because we had to, like, not fast travel, but just, like, wait some time before we could proceed with the story. So I drove around, I tried to find somewhere to sleep, but I just ended up running out of gas. And now my car is stuck in reverse. I'm not doing anything. Hang on, what's going on here? There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, so it doesn't look like it saved our progress after we slept, so we're gonna have to do that again. Yeah, I don't know if it's an issue with the game itself where it just doesn't pick up controller inputs, because I was clearly pressing the accelerate button and it wasn't doing anything. But from what I'm gathering from the Deadly Premonition community is that the game is just busted and broken, but you just accept it for what it is. Alright, and I'm trying to remember where we went to sleep last time. Controller issues are just part of the immersion. They are. Like, okay, it like takes a second for the vehicle to start accelerating. Like, I'm pressing the button. Alright, here we go again. Vehicle is not moving. The right bumper button is supposed to be accelerate, but you press it and just nothing happens. Controller's on and connected. It's like reverse works, but then it sticks and it continues to back up. Come on, seriously? Alright, let's... Yeah, it's controller issues. But you see, I don't think it's the controller itself, because I went into the Switch menu to pair the controller, and to pair it, you have to press L and R. And obviously it registers an L and R press, but... Well, I don't think we have a choice here. We're going to have to do this whole thing backwards. Which I think this is doable, because this ain't that bad. I can't believe we're doing this. Alright, I'm going to turn around and try again. Huh. Okay, so this isn't working, and I don't know why. This is the plot twist every stream needs. I know, man. I can't catch a break. I meticulously plan these things out and go through and make sure that everything is perfect settings-wise. And then when I go to play the game, just something has to go wrong. It's not funny because I'm trying to have a stream here. I'm trying to play the game. I mean, I could attempt to play with the Joy-Cons. It's just both of my Joy-Cons have really bad drifting issues and they're practically unusable. Okay, let's, I hate to say it, but let's try that. Give me a sec here. Alright, we're back with some busted ass Joy-Cons. Now let's see if this functions as it should. Yeah, now these work just fine, so I guess it's the controller. I just bought this damn controller. Jesus. I don't know what is up with Nintendo and their quality control these days, but their controllers are garbage, man. Unless you're paying like $90 for an official Nintendo Pro controller, they're all just fucking garbage. Yeah, I should go to bed soon. I know, I'm trying. We did this last time. We drove to the place, we slept, and then I ate all the pickles because I was hungry. Alright, let's get our asses to sleep so we can finally get going with the story again. Alright, what time is it? 6 and we gotta be there at 15. Alright, we're a little late, but this same thing happened last time. Alright, let's get a move on. Let's actually get this started. You can roll the cars over, apparently. See, I never knew that.
So, where shall we go next?
What's going on, dude? As you can see, I'm York today. We are having nothing but technical difficulties, as always, in these goddamn streams. Alright, so last time we played, we discovered that the killer has a mark on his back. So now York wants to go around and look to see everyone in the town to see if they have that mark on their back. Do George quests? Yeah, you mentioned that.
Oh, Zach, we're here. Let's continue our chat later. Greenvale Community Center. Now that's an impressive building. Clock Tower's impressive too.
Alright guys, you ready to inspect some bodies?
Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time either. That was a tough role. I was a piece of scenery. Bright red tree.
Thank you all for coming today. Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau of Investigations wishes to speak with you.
Good afternoon. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime.
Oh, you like the cosplay? I'm Francis York Morgan, and I'm here with my friend Zach. Say hi, Zach. Zach says hi.
And to bring the one responsible to justice. Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again. I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents. Firstly, please, stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places. Those of you with children, especially of Anna's age, please, guide your children.
Anna wasn't a child. She was a grown-ass woman. Acting like she was 8 years old.
Avoid going out when it is raining. Now, I've heard the folklore story of the raincoat killer. There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
Uh-oh. Who is this now? Carol McLean, bar owner and singer.
Who's the fashionably late?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister.
For some reason, I don't trust this Thomas guy. He's a little creepy. He gives off a weird vibe.
Avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or
Love interest number 2. That was my initial thought. Because, like, dude, when she walked in the room, time stopped. Like, York just, like, dropped it. He was like, who's this?
That's all I have to say. Thank you.
I spent the morning working on my resume so I can get a legitimate...
Oh, we got $10 from Ken Boy. And he says, this is for all the good vibes and good times on stream. Thank you, man. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Ooh, we're wheeling in Mr. Creepy Guy, whose name I forget, who wears the mask.
When paying for our sins, we must not frown. loss of honor was for that debt. When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
Okay, hang on a second. You wheeled in this old-ass man who's clearly, like, sick and dying. You wheeled him into this place
Steal thunder.
to say 2 sentences
Well then, Zach,
and then walk out.
let's ask some questions before all
Okay.
the guys leave. Quite a performance. Mysterious and very poetic. But I don't think many of your audience appreciated it.
Mr. Francis York Moore. The purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain. Find out why the town soiled. Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve crime, the problem must do the problem at the right time. It is not yet mine. That is Mr. Stewart's telling me. But if you, Mr. York, find the right timing to chat with me, that
Kellen
is
Cuckoo says, I mean,
Mr.
York
Stewart.
went up on stage to say common sense, like, don't go in dark places. This is like the most pointless meeting.
So says Mr. Stewart.
It's like they're just stating the obvious.
You know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
Cut the poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know. We could force you to talk, you know.
We could push you down the stairs in your wheelchair. That's terrible. We can make you talk, old man.
Mr. Francis York Moore, pay close attention to the signs, the omens, and the premonitions. Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful to your investigation.
I wonder if the premonitions are deadly.
So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning, Harry. But don't worry. Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
Right, Zach? Yeah, we know what we're doing. I'm not gonna drink somebody's old ass coffee, but I'll take it. I'll take it for later. Okay, they're all just still sitting here. No relation to the case, I'd figure. The multiple people that you called in to interrogate, nope. They don't have anything to do with the investigation. Alright, let's talk to cowboy number 1 over here.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
Quint Dunn, Darts Bar employee.
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you.
There's a lot of people who look alike in the town. Well, I mean, small town,
Because local
small gene
enforcement
pool.
can't shine their
There's
own
probably a
colors,
lot of...
right?
Good point.
Not gonna say it.
Out on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself. Quint.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Uh-oh.
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of.
What?
He's been kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name.
Ugh.
I can read him like a book, Zach.
The only Q name I could think of was Quint. I mean, yeah, there's not a lot of Q names. I assume this is the owner of the Dart
You're
Bar.
York, right? I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the Darts Bar, Swery 65. How'd you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. Murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. And she always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right?
He makes a lot of wild accusations.
It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard.
I took a guess and it paid off.
Collecting
And they look like
gossip.
something out of a Catalina production. Yeah, they look like they come out of like Ride 'em Cowboy or something. Alright, so we interrogated them. We got one more suspect.
Good evening, Agent.
Brian the Insomniac. Alright. Oh, he's the Gravekeeper. Yeah, he's creepy looking.
Mr.
Brian, the gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Brian. I like the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Anna. Oh, she was so beautiful. Too soon.
I already don't trust this guy.
Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
I totally agree. That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
Anna. Her smile. So warm. Anna. Blonde hair. So bright.
Really got somewhere with that one.
Somewhere in town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
Alright, so was that everybody? Oh my god, the jester. Oh god, what was his name? I'm thinking of Septimus, but he was somebody else.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Oh, this is gonna kill me. I don't remember it.
General, I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
He's like, oh, mother, yeah, Cicero. Oh my god, Cicero.
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your little
I'm
speech-
Cicero, the Gravekeeper.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile. The Raincoat Killer's no myth, not mere folklore, and a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happened in this town.
It is. I'm interested.
Well, we're finally getting some
Tell
answers.
me more about this.
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right. Soldier.
Uncanny, you think I'm good at that?
In my office.
He literally exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit. One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
Alright, I'm going to turn up the game audio just a little bit here. Okay, were we supposed to follow him? I don't remember, to be honest with you.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. And you are?
Olivia, Nick's wife.
Olivia Cormack, Nick's wife.
Anna worked at your husband's diner, right? What kind of girl was she?
Well, she was a very hard worker. A nice girl.
Did you ever see her acting strange?
Well, not really. But there was one thing. Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard. Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused the day after it rained. And came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange.
Hello,
That legendary
I'm
monster really
insert name
came.
here.
It wasn't a monster.
And you are?
Just a criminal. Criminal I'm going to catch and bring to justice.
And this is probably Nick, the husband.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. I presume you are the owner of the diner that Anna worked at?
That's right.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Anna Graham. Did you notice anything strange about her prior to the incident? Nick, are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
You're sure?
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
Nick has a gamer vibe. This dude in the snake print pants standing next to the
I'm
gun
FBI
case.
Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear. People around here call me the gunsmith.
I like how it froze for his name introduction and his eyes were closed.
You want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this?
Just saw a review of Deadly Premonition 2 where it says representation of minority characters is oddly hurtful. I'm seeing things about it. People really aren't happy with how the game runs. But apparently that's like par for the course when it comes to Deadly Premonition. Here's what I got. Oh my god, so we're buying weapons from this guy. You gotta go there to the gun store. I'll go check it out. I feel like what we need here are the lollipops. Fucking $15 lollipops. Oh my god.
You've got quite a selection here. No wonder people come from all around.
Even today, a customer paid me to go to Seattle for some help. I just got back.
I see. Well, I'll be sure to visit your store sometime. I'd like for you to take a look at my gun.
Understood. Look forward to it. The shop will be open again tomorrow. It's usually open from
Oh my God.
2000 to 0600.
I'd like you to
See you
take a
then.
look at my gun. Yeah, I mean, for a $50, $60 game these days, like, you expect some kind of level of polish. Oh my god, look at this guy.
Oh my pot is getting cold.
Roaming Sigourney, nickname the Pot Lady. Oh, it's the Log Lady. This is the Log Lady. This is literally just Twin Peaks.
My pot is getting cold.
Oh no!
Who?
What are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney.
Sigourney. Okay. Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder. Oh, you're useless.
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake.
I have to agree. This is by far one of the weirdest people we've met in this game so far. My pot! It's getting cold! There's Jim. This is the guy with the kids who found the body. Oh, hello there. Who is this?
Hey, good looking.
Oh my
Nice
goodness.
speech.
Gina the Rose. Okay. Got my attention.
And you are?
Oh, I'm Gina. I'm married to Jack. He runs the gas station. Call me the Rose.
You look pretty revealing.
Oh, this old thing? Oh, you should see some of my other clothes. You? Oh, now you are cool. That scar really is a turn-on. You should come to my station. I'll give you a little extra service.
Oh my
Great.
god.
I can't believe how expensive gasoline is nowadays. Some extra service would be great. Now, about my current case.
He is so goddamn
Do you have any
pure.
information on Anna? Have you seen anything
This
suspicious?
girl's like, come on down and you'll get some extra service. And he's like, great. I love some extra service.
This is getting us nowhere, Zach.
I ain't got nothing to tell the cops.
I ain't got nothing. Alright, this is Jack. This is her husband. Oh my god.
What about the FBI?
Shut up.
At least give me your name.
I'm Jack. They call me Raging Bull.
That's a manly nickname.
If you want info, it'll cost you. I only talk to Ben Franklin.
You know, first impressions are important. I can detain you for a few days, and maybe you'll become more fun to meet. Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
That dude is something. Everyone in this town is just so zany and wild. Alright, so I don't think we've talked to them yet. No, we haven't.
Yeah! Hey there, FBI. I'm Keith Ingram.
He looks like the one dude from Final Fantasy 15.
FBI Special Agent Francis
I can't
York.
remember his name off the top of my head.
Please, call me York. That's what everyone always calls me.
Okay, York. No problem, man.
So, Keith, I hear you run the Milk Barn convenience store.
That's right, man. Rock and roll!
Do you sell raincoats there by any
Who the
chance?
hell actually talks like that?
Nobody ever buys them, though. Anyone who wears one of them, I say, just ain't a rocker. But you know, that scar of yours, now that scar rocks.
This scar rocks? Now that's a new one. I'll drop by your store soon, and let's talk then.
Yeah, cool, man. Rock on, FBI!
He sounds like... So he looks like the one dude from Final Fantasy 15, whose name I can't remember, and he talks like Otto the bus driver from The Simpsons. Whoa, far out, Bart, dude! You talking to my girl? That's not very...
You're Isaac and
I almost said that's not very cash money of you. But
Yes,
that's
I
not
know.
very rock and roll of you. He's like the background character in a Scooby-Doo movie.
I'm FBI Special Agent.
Agent York, right?
You are good.
The handsome special agent from the big city. The facial scar trademark. The way you introduce yourself. Everyone's talking about you.
Well, I can't say much about the scar. But the way I introduce myself, Zach and I consider it a kind of ritual of sorts. Everyone has their own rituals. It's like always leaving the house left foot first. It's one of those things.
You certainly are a funny one.
So, have you noticed anything strange or out of place recently?
Well, Becky's been taking a couple of days off from work, but aside from that, I heard she was in shock after the murder. But
You think there's something else?
Becky was the girlfriend of the one
I took
cowboy,
the boys along
Quint.
to see her today. She's always so kind to them, and they love seeing her too. But she took in the boys and told me to wait outside. Something about a special secret between just the three of them. I just couldn't understand it.
Now that's interesting. Thank you, Lily. Perhaps we should give Becky a visit tomorrow, Zach.
Alright, was there anyone else that we need to talk to here?
Agent York, are you finished asking questions yet? When you're done, let me know. We'll all get dinner.
I think I'm done. I've talked to everybody at this point. Oh, do I have to talk to all these guys too?
Agent York, your words really made me think about Anna's death again. How could one do such a terrible thing? I'm still in shock.
Thomas, I forgot to ask. You don't have a tattoo on your back, do you?
Tattoo? I do, actually. But why?
Could you show it to me, please?
What? Now? Here?
He's so shocked. Like, come on, dude, just take your shirt off.
This is vital for our investigation.
Ain't that bad. It's not like he's asking another female officer to take her shirt off.
Okay, if it's gonna help you any.
Well, I'm wondering who G is now, but aside from that...
Uh-oh.
Tell you anything?
Thomas has a tramp stamp.
It told me that you didn't kill Anna.
Of course not. What are you saying?
I gotta take this tie off.
Too, Zach.
I wore a tie to work every day for 5 years, and now that I've been out of work for about 4 months, I just can't even stand the idea of putting a tie on.
We've all been through the 80s.
Like, that was ungodly uncomfortable. I don't know how I did that every day. You know what, as a matter of fact, it's really hot in here. I'd very much like to take off this jacket as well. White probably isn't the best color to wear on stream, as that is entirely blown out by the studio light in the camera. Alright, so let's go. I think the last person we need to talk to is George.
Agent Morgan, here's your chance to get to know some of the townsfolk. Don't let it go to waste.
I already did. I already talked to all of them. I'm done, right? I'm pretty sure I'm done. Oh, I guess I have to talk to these guys too.
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
Hello again, Fiona. Good to see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may be young, but he seems like a wise man.
Oh, and he's a very hard-working person, too. Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo, but I don't think so at all. People don't understand why he's in the autopsy room all day, but I do. He's doing research to make the world a better place in the future. You know, he already made a fortune in LA with his career.
I did not know that.
You didn't? Oh, the doctor is a very rich man. He has a really big house over by the lake.
Amazing, Zach. He must be loaded. Rich and young. A perfect combination.
But you don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it. That's one of the things I like best about him.
Well, I could have been fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
My guess is they were talking about Asha, I think that was his name, the doctor. Usa.
Agent York, you make any progress?
Of course, plenty. But tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided. Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Anna was her sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Well, yes, you should. And I'd appreciate it if you could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
Alright, we're done now. Spoke to both of them. Who do we still need to talk to? Who have I missed here? Ah. Oh, the sister. Alright. Thomas's sister.
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead, even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun. Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest, a goddess.
She knows something. I don't trust this girl. She clearly knows something, or else she wouldn't have scoffed and walked off. Alright, now that was definitely the last person we needed to talk to. Right? No? Oh my god. We need to talk to George again? Or Thomas? Why do I think George is the sheriff?
I can't believe you thought I was a suspect, Agent York. I'm still in shock.
Alright, when will you not be in shock? When can we leave?
Mr. Morgan, you're quite an impressive public speaker.
Really? Thank you, Polly.
You reminded me a little of a play I saw when I was younger.
What kind of play?
I'm talking about back when this place was still called the Mercury Theater. When I was young, I used to come here often with my husband. God rest his soul. We'd come on the weekend to see the latest play. He'd always pretend to be uninterested, but I could
Much
tell
as
he
York
was
looks right now.
excited
He ain't even in this
just one of
conversation.
those kind of guys.
He's in his head talking to Zach.
Now.
Really, Polly? So what's your favorite play?
Oh, well, I like so many. There was one in particular, but I can't recall the name anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
Something by Shakespeare?
Oh, no, nothing. One
The
more
Jilf?
bell
Oh,
doesn't
shit.
ring anymore. I've
Listen, I
always
can
liked
appreciate an older
the
woman,
plays we used to see anyway.
but not this old.
Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for forgetting what we saw. He'd go on for hours retelling what the play was about. His eyes were so sparkling, like a happy young boy.
I see. So, what's your favorite play?
Oh, I almost forgot, Mr. Morgan. We're going to have another guest soon. I have to get back and get things ready. Sorry for having to hurry away. I'll see you back at the hotel.
Zach, I think she could embarrass the toughest of the FBI's interrogators. She successfully avoided answering my questions, Zach. Amazing.
I don't really trust her, because, yeah, she did everything she could to avoid answering the questions. Now I think that's everybody. Now I'm pretty sure that's everyone. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Who have I not spoken to? Are there people outside? Do I need to, like, leave the actual building? I can't even leave the building. Who have I not spoken to? Oh. I'm such an idiot.
Jim, thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and Isaiah?
They're fine.
They really seem to love their grandpa.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often. And that's
Who's
why
the mother?
I want you to solve
That's who I
this
want to know.
case quickly and go home. Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
I guess I reek of the material world, don't I? I have to in order to do my job. But I understand what you mean. I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
Now that was everybody.
Agent Morgan, I'd like to let everyone go home now. Let's go outside.
Oh my lord. Even the way that woman walks. What was her name? The Rose? Oof.
Well then, Agent York, do you have any plans for this evening?
I don't know the exact year on this one. I know it was a 360 game, I believe. That's just been like ported everywhere.
Okay, and let's call it a day here.
Sounds good.
Contact my office when you finish your report. We'll pick you up tomorrow morning. Diane, the owner of the art gallery, should be back soon.
All right then, let's do that.
Hold on, Agent York. We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner. Would you like to come with us?
The diner. That might be nice.
Thomas is a great cook, but Nick is the real deal. No visit to Greendale is complete without eating at the A&G.
A very appealing proposition. Zach, what do you think? We can always go back to the hotel after eating dinner, or go directly back to the hotel. You decide, Zach. Sorry, Emily, I'll take a rain
What?
for today. Zach says he doesn't feel like company.
Alright, so my left Joy-Con has bad drift issues. It always drifts upwards. I wanted to go to dinner with him. Aw. That's a shame. I guess it's too late to turn back. Oh, that's a shame. And we just drove right through that signpost. Zero collision.
So, where shall we go next?
Crashing right through the fence. Alright. I didn't think that'd actually work. And damn, that interview took all day. It's nighttime now. the handling in these vehicles is so strange, man. Like, you hit the left stick and you just, like, immediately turn. But it tries to have, like, realistic physics, so when you do that, like, the car flips over. Welcome back. You haven't missed much. All we really did was go around interrogating everybody. It took me 30 minutes to find the one person who I wasn't speaking to.
Okay then, Zach. Let's go back over our progress. First, the victim, Anna's death. She was found hanging from a tree in the forest. She was cut open with a knife from her chest down to her stomach. That was the direct cause of death.
Hey, we got Emerald Smith in here. How you doing, man?
Marks and skull fracture were caused after death.
Yeah, it's something to do with the widget that I use, the OBS Streamlabs widget. It makes the chat like really delayed sometimes. I do see your messages when they come in, as I have a real-time chat box though.
That's right. We found the same red seed in her mouth. According to Emily, it was raining when Anna was killed, but traces of tears were still evident on her face. Which means the perpetrator killed Anna under a roof in the lumber mill, and then carried her body into the woods after it stopped raining. We found numerous important pieces of evidence at the site of the crime. A total of 4 things. Knee prints in the grass, a wood chip with metal dust, a photo of a man with a tattoo on his back, and one other thing. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
It was like the heel.
A broken stiletto.
Right.
Heel.
Okay.
Aligning this with the other evidence suggests that 2 people came into contact with Anna's body prior to it being discovered by us. Those being the perpetrator who killed Anna and Miss Stiletto Heel. There is also the possibility that a third party carried Anna to the woods.
The only Gran Turismo game I've ever played is the one on PSP.
2 or 3.
I own every PlayStation console, and the only Gran Turismo game I've ever played is the PSP one.
Information. We need to find her next. We didn't use forensic methods, but we're still closing in on the criminal. Have I forgotten anything? Ah, of course. The marks on her hand tell us that Anna was gripping something when she died. Do you remember that, Zach? What do you think she was holding on
to? Round object?
That's right.
Cool, I was right.
Object. The marks on her hand suggest a peace mark. The man in the photo found in the woods had a tattoo of an upside-down peace mark on his back. These 2 could well be related. But we don't know for sure. Next, the townfolk. A few are worthy of special attention. Carol McLean, the singer and bar owner. She's Thomas's sister. Then there's Nick Cormack, the owner of the diner. Both of them seem to be hiding something. There's Diane, the owner of the art gallery, who's out of town. Then we have problematic, old, rich, and eccentric Harry. Both will be tough to crack. Well, we just have to go one by one.
It's a shame. My girlfriend and I had planned to go to the beach this weekend, but it's supposed to thunderstorm, so I guess we're just going to be stuck at home.
Enjoying food is cultural, and yet it's...
I have not been camping since I was like, 10 years old, 14 years ago.
Harder during investigations. Oh, and on Emily's back, it was strange to me. Hey,
Hey,
I also
don't take
haven't
that
been
the wrong
fishing
way.
since I was a kid.
I wasn't getting all excited or anything. But it did make me feel strange. Nostalgic and sad almost. It's starting to rain. I think this case may take a while.
Well, if it's starting to rain, this is the perfect time to go investigate, as all the creepy stuff happens when it rains. This might be Miss Stiletto Heel that we keep talking about. Oh, that sucks. I'm on East Coast United States, so I have like the Atlantic City, Ocean City, Brigantine. We went to Delaware last summer. We went to a Delaware beach. It was really nice. We stayed in a hotel that was like 1 block down from the beach. So like anytime we wanted to go, it was just like a literal 2-minute walk. That was the best. We planned to go again this year, but with the virus, nothing ever came of that.
Are you thirsty?
You must be very thirsty.
You only take milk with your coffee?
Coffee with milk. That's all.
Who are you?
My name is Becky.
This was Anna's friend. Yeah. What is going on with the game right now? Every second of this game is just weird.
Is Becky.
Anna's friend?
My name is Becky.
Your throat is quenched. You must do what you must do.
You know what these kids look like? They look like young Anakin Skywalker from The Phantom Menace. Are you an angel? This is pod racing. I don't remember if I said that before, but these kids really look like young Anakin Skywalker.
Huh?
What was his name? Jake Lloyd? Something like that? Are you a Jedi Knight? I saw your laser sword on your belt. Yeah, I can't unsee that now. You picked a fight with a really bad dud named Sebulba. Not a dud, a Doug. You picked a fight with a bad dog named Sebulba. I saved your friend Jar Jar from becoming paste. Bantha fodder. Oh, this is the kid who taught us how to hold our breath.
That's me. That's me when it happened.
Oh, it's supposed to be young York. Got it. Damn, it's about time we shave. He's starting to get scruffy looking. I guess that was another Star Wars reference. Who you calling scruffy looking?
Zach, this case looks like it's directly related to us. I do not know how yet, but I do know I need some coffee.
That's me, right around the time that it
George said we'd have
happened.
some
I want to
breakfast.
know what messed this guy up so much.
Let's get some breakfast with Polly first.
Oh, I said it was Francis. No. My name is Kurt. But I was cosplaying as Francis York Morgan, the main character of whatever's this game called, Deadly Premonition. Where's the bathroom? We need to shave. There we are, all shaved up, looking clean.
Whoa there! Did you need something?
No, I was just passing by. I didn't think anybody else was here other than Paul.
Oh my God, it's Peter Griffin.
It surprised me, that's all.
It's cowboy-ass Peter Griffin. Forrest Kaysen, sapling salesman.
I'm Kaysen, Forrest Kaysen. Nice to meet you. I travel a whole lot, you see, selling tree saplings. Just the usual salesman doing the usual road trip. Sometimes I feel, I don't know, like a jolly old bumblebee spreading pollen.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I get it. You're the special agent Scarface that everyone's yakking about. Nice to meet you, Francis.
Special Agent Scarface? I'd need a bigger scar to live up to that name. Call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
What? You got it. York.
Is this your first visit here, then?
No, sir. Actually, I've been coming here once or twice a year for, a while.
Hey, Lois, I'm selling a sapling.
Fine vacation. I mean, it's a gorgeous hotel at a bargain price. It's so relaxing in these parts, too. Oh, I just love all the nature. I feel so relaxed here. Say hi to Willie. Oh, don't worry. He's a good boy. Do you like dogs?
Hey, Willie. How are you doing?
He's pretty smart, too. Oops, before I forget, let me give you this. It's just a sample of what I sell.
What do I need with that?
How kind of you.
So, what brings the old FBI out here? Sounds like more than just a vacation.
A murder, actually. The perpetrator is still out there. Try to stay indoors at night and during the rain. We want to prevent it from happening again, okay?
Oh, it's a darn shame. Places like this used to be the safest in America.
You've been whistling that song? It's been getting stuck in my head, too, because it sounds like the Super Mario World music.
Seeds? Gardening, huh? You don't look like a green thumb, but let me tell you, though. I'm pretty much the only one who can make those saplings sprout. There's a trick to it that can't really be passed on, you know? It's like, the secret of making a good smoked ham.
Wait, he gave you a sample and he still has one in his hand. You're right. It just must be like attached to his model.
Why, it'll turn into a big tree no matter what happens.
Like the sapling is part of his 3D model, so that can't be removed.
Well, you just wait and see.
Oh my God! Yeah, he looks like the what was his name? Big Al from Toy Story 2. The guy who owns the toy store.
Good luck now with that case.
Thanks.
I can't believe I gotta drive all the way to work on a Saturday, and he works right across the street.
F.K. This show has just begun.
We're supposed to be like intimidated and like suspicious of this guy, but he's just goofy. All right, so let's We gotta go eat. We gotta go eat with the Joe. He's an extra from Pig Trough. That's not the type of guy I'd want to be cornered in a tight hotel. Alright, we wanted to eat. We gotta eat. Where was the dining hall?
Breakfast looks as good as yesterday's.
I hope you enjoy it.
I will, and thank you. I just met Kaysen, actually.
Oh, good old Mr. Kaysen. Did he give you a sapling?
As a matter of fact, he did. Don't tell me he gives one to everyone he meets.
No, only to the people he feels comfortable with. He told me. He must feel really comfortable with me.
He must. Is there anyone he hasn't given a sapling
Yeah, she
to?
keeps getting closer.
Mustard?
She's not social
Okay,
distancing.
I'll just get it from the kitchen then.
No, mustard has nothing to do with it. I was wondering if you know of anyone that Kaysen didn't give a sapling to.
Oh, too much pepper. I did think it might be. I'm sorry.
Ah, Zach, I forgot. We'll never get anything out of her, will we? Forrest Kaysen. He's hiding something. You think so too, right, Zach? But no need to rush. All secrets are hidden until they are inevitably divulged. The powers of entropy. The world.
Oh, God, dude, don't put that image in my head. I don't want to think about that.
Just like this coffee.
She was fine, though. I hope we get to talk to her again. Alright, what's the... Humana. What's the coffee gonna tell us today? Oh, that's it? We don't get to... Oh, I was hoping we'd get to talk to the coffee. There we go. What do you got for us today, coffee? Tell us your wisdom. Do not act without thinking first. Lucky number 3.
My lucky number is 3 today. The first case I worked after joining the FBI had 3 victims.
Unpredictability lies ahead today.
Cases may come flooding in like passengers at rush hour.
Alright, I think that's enough coffee for today. I guess we should check to see again what she has to sell.
Hi.
Alright, we got cheese, cherry pie, ooh, a hot dog. Sure, let's buy a new outfit. Why not? Should we buy the hot dog or the cherry pie? The cherry pie's more expensive, but we have plenty of money. I mean, so let's buy the cherry pie. She sells bullets too, apparently, yeah. Alright, so now we got some food to heal us up. We haven't fought any zombies ghosts in a while. I think it's about time we go and fight some of those. Not saying the story's really dried up or anything. It's just we haven't had any like combat in a bit.
Good morning, Agent Morgan. Did you sleep well?
Morning, George. Dreamland was quite nice.
You do look well rested. Oh, I was up practically all night doing paperwork. Thomas helped me out, so I was able to go home and get some sleep, but not enough.
Diane got back into town late last night. We should give her a visit.
Which means going to the art gallery, correct?
She lives and works in the office there, so it's the only place to find her. The gallery is open from 10 to 1700.
Time for some art appreciation. Cultural activity in such a small countryside town. Amazing, Zach.
I could do without that creepy ass smile. Alright, everybody, get in.
The gallery is called Muses Gallery. The Muses were the 9 daughters of the goddess of memory in Greek mythology.
Ah, it's just like Diane to name it that way.
Is she that intelligent a woman?
Maybe.
Oh, they were up late last night. He was helping her all night.
Reacted, Zach. I sense that this Diane is not popular among other women. I can't wait to meet her.
The gallery is on the north side of town. Take the road along the lake and go north.
Yeah, at some point I might do this off camera, but Captain Psychopath keeps mentioning that if we do like side missions for George, we can unlock fast travel, which I think we definitely need because the driving isn't terrible. It's just kind of long and nothing really happens, and so I don't really have anything to talk about.
That's right. Small towns tend to be full of highly cultured people. Although I can't say I've ever been to the gallery myself.
George, what about you? Are you into art?
Actually, yes. I like going to the gallery. It's very relaxing there.
Really, George? I never knew that about you for all this time.
Emily, please. I'm just as cultured as everyone else.
Some people just have sides to them that you'd never expect. By the way, about Diane in the gallery. Is she the type that isn't very appreciated by other women?
Well, what do you mean?
Exactly what it sounds like, Emily. Is she very attractive, especially to the opposite sex?
So you're asking if she's sexy, right?
Well, she does always wear high heels.
Damn, dude, this guy needs to keep it in his pants. I mean, every female he comes across, he's like, is she sexy?
She just seems
Let me see your back.
to look down on people. She always has. I just don't like people like that.
That must be because sex appeal has no effect on you.
Now that's out of line.
I'm sorry, Emily, I didn't mean to poke fun at you. You just reacted so strongly to Diane's name.
I did not. It's like you're suggesting I'm the total opposite of her. Is that it?
Oh, Emily, that's not what anyone is suggesting. Let's just drop this conversation.
He ain't even sly about it, though. He's just very straightforward. Hang on. Let me look at the map. Wait, where were we again? Alright, so either way will take us there. This seems like the quicker way to go. Straight here instead of turning left. I mean, I did just buy a hot dog. Where does he put it? Must be sitting in his pocket. No, I'm not excited to talk to you. There's just a hot dog in my pocket. Yeah, it must be because of the size and all.
I wonder if Diane has anything to do with the murder.
Diane moves on a whim and acts on impulse. We don't want her leaving town, so shut up and let's get to the gallery.
Alright, we made it.
Looks more like an old mansion than an art gallery.
Diane liked the building so much she turned it into an art gallery.
She left the exterior untouched and had the insides redone.
So she's rich.
She bought this place, didn't she? Does that answer your question?
Indeed it does. Well, George, Emily, I want to talk with Diane alone.
This is the same setup as the lumber yard. He goes in by himself, he goes in, he shoots everybody, and then he leaves.
But this is very important to me. I always make sure that I meet with the important ones, one-on-one. Otherwise, it's difficult to send...
Seems like he's covering up his obvious attraction to the sheriff by asking what women in town are sexy. But we know that the only sexy woman is the old hotel woman.
But go on then. You're not going to listen to us anyway, are you?
You're starting to understand me, George. Well then, Zach, let's go and meet Lady Diane.
Well, that looks a lot like the tree from the beginning.
Hello? Hello? No reply. Let's take a look around then, Zach.
Oh, who is this now? Oh, this is Olivia. We talked to her before about something. I don't remember who she is.
Do you like art?
Yes.
Was she the owner of the diner, I want to say?
I mean, I like trees.
Trees. Okay. Ah, but I see because these are all tree paintings. Do you come here often then?
Well, no. Just sometimes. I'm sorry, I really need to get back to the diner.
Yeah, I know. You're supposed to light up the artwork, not keep it dark.
She said trees, not paintings of trees. She doesn't need to come here to see trees. There's tons of trees outside.
Ooh, she dropped something. Are you guys gonna like role play the entirety of the ending of Boy Band? If you want to, go right ahead. Oh, we need a keep? We don't really have this.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Yeah, something's missing. We don't know the damn code. This definitely feels like we're gonna have to shoot some guys in here. Like, just the way it's laid out feels a lot like the lumber yard from earlier. You guys are nuts. There's a room that we just can't get into. This is a very weirdly laid out building. Like, it's like we're outdoors right now. Huh. Mostly. Alright, boxes that we can't ever seem to break. See, a padlocked door through the window. I might be able to shoot the lock off from here. Ah, okay. Now we can get in there. And I'm sure the code for the door is in there.
Call this a painting? A bit primitive with poor composition.
Listen, I mean, if you are into older women, you could do worse than Sharon Kane. She's just a more mature woman, that's all. A little crazy, but
fresh strokes.
A little crazy.
So someone added that recently. Guardian of the Art Gallery. Wouldn't that be Diane? And why is this painting here?
Did we get the information we need for the door? Well, listen, keep in mind, when you're thinking Sharon Kane, you gotta remember that, you know, like, the Catalina movies were like the early 2000s. So, yeah, I mean, obviously she's a little rough in 2020, if you've seen her. But, you know, that's because at this point she's like late 60s. Can you inspect them? No. Ooh, okay. What is this now? What is this? Is there stuff inside? Oh, they're used for storing paintings, I suppose. Red butterflies frolicking. A large tree and red butterflies. It's almost as if it's burning. Okay. Was that all that was down here? Was just that? Alright, let's do this. I'm not really in the mood to run around in circles, so I just looked it up. Make this a little easier. Sorry. Listen, I feel like there was something that I must have missed, because I've already looked around this whole place, and I really don't want to run around in circles.
Like I said, there's no point in you having this. I can put it to far better use. I'm taking it with me, okay?
That's fine by me then, as you wish.
So that is
the
Diane.
FBI agent, right?
Or no, it was Diane, the
Just
woman who's
wait a
still in the
moment,
room.
Please, I'll be right with you.
That's my thought. I think one of the paintings probably had it.
So there's no way you could have been at the scene of the crime.
That's right. I was drinking at the bar with Nick until early morning. I'm sure if you ask him about it, he'll say the same.
Very well. I'll be sure to do that. One other thing. That argument with Carol just now.
She's always like that. She thinks of me as an enemy, always bickering at what I say.
Is there any reason for that?
Perhaps because someone she liked ended up with me in my bed?
Uh-oh.
Would explain it, yes.
Yikes.
If I may be so bold, who was the lucky man?
Oh, I sleep with anyone I wish.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyone I prefer to sleep with. I guess she had her eye on one of them, but I don't know who it was exactly. I could sleep with you, if you like.
I'm flattered
Oh
by your
my
offer,
goodness.
But I don't think that would be
This
appropriate.
dude, man.
You're exactly the kind of woman a man in my job should never get involved with.
Isn't that a shame, darling?
I'll be frank. Right now, you are not a suspect. But both Zach and I are certainly feeling shaky about you.
If you want to remain in the clear, just watch yourself from now on.
Oh, You don't know, do you? Artists and art lovers, we love a good thrill.
Thank you for your help. I have nothing further to ask you at the moment.
He's so thirsty. I can't even believe it. York wants Emily, her, and Grandma to Ew. I'd be more interested in getting the Rose or whatever her name was. The gas station owner's girlfriend. Now she was something.
I had a chat with Diane. She said she
And
was
for
at the
once, we
bar
didn't go in and shoot the place up. He just put the moves on her.
Let's talk to Nick at the diner.
Very well, Agent Morgan. I have to head back to the department and clear up some paperwork. Go with Emily to the A&G diner.
Oh, shit.
Okay, then.
I'll show you the way. The diner's open from 9 to 2100.
Just as we suspected, Zach. Diane is the key to this case. I have a feeling she will lead us right to the criminal.
Oh, did you see that? Oh, there he is. There's Peter Griffin.
Looks like the show has just begun, and it has an all-star cast.
Diner shootout. I sure hope not. I thought you were going to edit a movie. Not on this stream. That I think I'm going to do pre-recorded for the other channel.
Emily, do you know a man named Forrest Kaysen?
Kaysen? Yes, I know him. The sapling salesman, right? He always uses strange comparisons when he talks.
I'd like to know more about him. What does he do when he comes to town?
He's a salesman.
He sells
so I
his
guess
saplings?
He sells things? Maybe he comes on vacation. We haven't seen many tourists recently, but he comes pretty often.
Is that all?
Well, now that you mention it, he seems quite friendly with the Ingrams, with Isaac and Isaiah. Maybe you should ask them about Kaysen.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, you know what? Now, once again, we're having the issue where the vehicles don't drive. Am I doing something wrong here? Have you tweeted at Hans? No, I have not yet. I'll get around to it.
Is there something you want to check out? Well, either way, it doesn't matter. I can see you won't be rushed. I'm gonna go ahead, okay?
Okay, that would be fine.
The diner is
York
open from
blew
9
his
to
moment
2100.
to be alone with
Don't
this
keep me
girl
waiting too
in the
long,
car.
okay?
And because I couldn't drive, because the vehicle wouldn't move and I got out, he now lost his chance to be with this girl. I'm sorry, York. Where are we at viewers right now? I haven't really been looking. We got 8? Okay, yeah, that's not bad. That's something. That's a shame. I wanted some time to be alone in the car and talk to her, you know? Yeah, he'll die alone because he can't operate a vehicle.
Don't you think there are a lot of good-looking women in this town?
Oh, he knows it. He knows it.
The town we grew up in. Do you remember Liz? Prom queen? Elizabeth Scott Moore. She could be thrilled with a name like that.
LOL, York.
But you know,
Professional FBI and
she
celibate.
was like an actress from a B movie, wasn't she? Bleached blonde hair, too much makeup, clothes showed off her cleavage, and that mole by her mouth.
Say, Zach, were you with me back then?
You know, that mole was made with makeup, right? We happened to be on the same bus once. I saw her drawing it on with makeup. I wasn't surprised, I guess. Just impressed that she
May I
would go
see
that
your
far
back
to
again,
create that
please?
image. Do you remember that movie we went to go see that day? I'll give you a hint. It was the fourth in a popular series, and was produced by Menahem Golan's Canon Films.
Figured it out, Zach?
Think it over, then. Call it your homework until next time.
There is no collision when it comes to the telephone poles. I find that really funny. Is the player supposed to be Zach? See, that's my thought. Because it's like the driving force that makes him do things, it's the player. Like, he'll be like, what would you like to do, Zach? I'll leave it up to you. And then, like, it goes into the player's perspective. So that's my theory, is that we, the player, are Zach, the voice in his head. Which, that's some deep shit. You know, they say that Link from The Legend of Zelda is supposed to be like a link from the game to the player. But we've never been like the voice speaking to the character, you know? He'll be like, Zach, what do you think about this thing? And then it'll give you the option to pick one of two things. So that's my theory as of now, is that we, the player, are Zach. Let's reenact so that I can get a sense of the crime. Strip out of all of your clothing, Emily.
To recap, the movie was the fourth sequel in a series that started in 1978.
Ouch.
That's right, Zach.
My badge hurts.
Superman 4, Quest for Peace.
Lex Luthor was back. It was played by Gene Hackman. That alone made it a must for all us fans. I don't remember much more about it, though. I'm sure there was more trivia about it. Still forget 4. Richard Donner directed 1 and 2.
So do we play as York or Zach? I think technically we're playing as Zach, who is guiding York.
Superman.
Actually, Zach, I've got a confession to make.
Promise not to tell anyone because I'd be really embarrassed. I actually like the first 2 Superman movies more than the first 2 Star Wars movies.
What?
I think John Williams did a better job with the theme song for Superman.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You like Superman 1 and 2 more than Empire Strikes Back?
Along the way.
Okay.
I know it's strange, Zach. I know.
Hey, everybody has their own tastes.
Which Richard Donner film do you like the best?
That's my thought.
Zach,
We play as York through Zach.
Let's continue our chat later.
Alright, enjoy your pizza. Put it in your pocket for later. Just like York would.
Emily, were you waiting outside for me?
Oh boy.
Should I have gone inside and started the 20 questions?
Well, that would have been fine with me. Shall we get something to eat then?
Someone should teach you how to be more considerate. And now you want something to eat? I thought we were going to question Nick.
Oh yeah, he's at the diner, so we gotta go in.
Welcome, Mr. Agent.
Hi, Olivia. Let me have your special for today. And some fresh coffee.
Our special today is turkey. A turkey and gravy sandwich. Sound good?
That sounds really good, to be honest with you.
Emily, you eat something too. It'll be on the FBI.
Okay then, I'll go all out. I'll have the T-bone steak. I usually can't order it because it's a little too expensive.
Zach, what would you like? Oh my god! You're sitting at your diner just trying to eat your relaxing meal, and then this dude rolls up.
If it is ready, I'd thank you a bunch.
Yes, of course. Just a moment. Here you go. The usual. 1 turkey, strawberry jam, and cereal sandwich.
Sounds like the sinner's sandwich. Self-inflicted punishment to atone for past sins. He's setting an example.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, you should try this wonderful lunch. It's more than a delicious, tasty crunch. So says Mr. Stewart.
No, that's fine. I've just ordered my own lunch.
Seems so uncomfortable. I mean, I just think the game wasn't written in English and then it was translated, so, like, if it's not initially written in English, that it's usually not as fluid.
For creating this perfection. So says Mr. Stewart.
Still, I have a hunch I might not like it. Are you sure that sandwich is that good?
Mr. Francis York.
People are trying to eat.
Making decisions based on intuitions is always a sign of bad FBI agents. So says Mr. Stewart.
Harry, you're right. I'll give it a try.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, it doesn't sound bad when you imagine all, like, the ingredients together. Because he said it's a turkey sandwich with cereal and jam.
Fantastic. It's really good. Olivia, I'm sorry, but can I change my order? I'll have what Harry's having.
Oh my god, he likes something different.
Nick and Diane. They hardly make the perfect couple, do they? Is it widely known that they go drinking together, just the two of them?
To be honest,
I mean, they're married,
don't
aren't
pay
they?
attention to these things.
Not into local gossip?
Well, when I moved here, I was still in high school, and I kept wearing the same wild clothes from my school in Seattle. I was young back then, and before I knew it, there were rumors all over the school. She'll screw anyone. That's what they said. Totally unfounded, of course.
Yeah, we'll see.
Anyway,
York's gonna get her eventually.
Sort of chose not to really trust gossip.
Welcome back. How was your pizza?
I get where you're coming from. I used to dress like a hardcore punk rocker when I was in high school.
That's so shocking that the music has to stop.
Punk rocker?
Nobody took my side, even when I had good grades. People rejected me just because of what I wore. I was young back then, too.
Even still, I just don't see you as a punk rocker.
And you have time to watch a stream while you're at work? Man, oh man.
No makeup on, dressed in uniform, eating a steak for lunch. Okay, back to work. Let's talk to Nick.
You got some cheese pizza? Oh, I'm just hungry. Everything sounds good. Now I can't... all I can think about is like a hot turkey sandwich. Oh, like Thanksgiving in the United States, like leftovers. You make turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing. What I do every year is I take leftover turkey and I put it on bread with mashed potatoes with the stuffing, and I eat it all as a sandwich. If we have cranberry sauce, but oh my god, that sounds so damn good. Oh, I'm starving. He is lying to get in her pants. He's like, yeah, I was in a band. I'm a punk rocker.
Hey, I'm working here. You can't just stroll into a chef's kitchen.
Then perhaps you would give me your permission to enter.
No, get the hell out of here.
Zach, everyone has their own sanctuary. Let's leave him in his.
God, I want Thanksgiving right now. That sounds so good. Sounds more appetizing than those leftovers you have stored. Hopefully, if you have the Steve Rambo magnet, you can put it on your refrigerator and people will stay away from your leftovers. It's there to like ward off evil spirits.
Zach, everyone has their own sanctuary. Let's leave him in his.
Diane claimed to be drinking with Nick on the day of the murder. I wonder what Olivia was doing then. Who was Olivia? I don't remember most of these people's names. Oh, Olivia's this person. That is the most atrocious text noise I think I've ever heard in my life. York's isn't bad, but when Olivia talks, oof. Alright, we're not ready to leave yet? Okay. Hey, listen. How about we have our own on-stream Thanksgiving together? We each, we all make a nice Thanksgiving meal and we all eat it together as a family. So he was at the bar with the girl who owns the art gallery the night that Anna was killed. We're an interesting family, I'll tell you that. Alright, we need to talk to Olivia again.
There's something I'd like to confirm with you, Olivia, if that's okay.
Yes. Well, so long as it doesn't take too long.
First, what were you and Nick doing on the night of the murder?
I was here in the diner. Nick said he was going to the bar for a couple of drinks.
Does he go to the bar often? Leaving you to hold up the fort?
Yes. He says he enjoys the conversation with Diane. I thought they went drinking.
Alright, man. Enjoy your walk. Stay safe. Wear your mask.
Do the three of you ever go drinking
We're
together?
probably only going to stream for like maybe another 10 more minutes. I just want to play to the end of this chapter and then we'll cut it for today.
Husband is well versed in the arts.
Not then.
Oh, yes. Looking at art and talking about it is his way of relaxing.
People just aren't what they seem. Like a certain someone who was into punk rock 10 years ago.
Yeah, I was in a band.
Absolutely right, Emily.
I'm cool. Yeah, I was in a band.
You can be an art lover and a liar at the same time. One more thing, Olivia. You just said that you aren't interested in art.
That's right. And...
So, how come I bumped into you at the art gallery? Didn't seem like Nick brought you there. You were there alone.
Well, I like trees, is the thing.
Everyone in
That's
this
why I
town
went
is
there.
fishy.
Surely you'd be better off in the forest rather than an art gallery then. I think you went to the gallery not to see trees, but to see Diane, right?
Ooh, a twist.
You don't want to answer? Or perhaps this isn't the right place to ask.
Meet me in the backyard. You can get there from the parking lot. I'll wait for you there for an hour after we close up.
Key to the backyard. All right.
They close at 2100. Should we get something to drink and wait? Agent York, what do we do now?
I want to hear what Olivia has to say. Let's kill time until the diner closes.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
Then I'm gonna make a
He's
trip
like,
back
yeah,
home.
I want to kill time
I'll
with
see you in
you.
the backyard later.
Okay, sounds good.
He bought that bullshit story?
later, then.
Shits, yeah. He believes all the bullshit I tell him. I better go. I need to practice my crying. Wah.
Let's hope it's not just something for the gossip columns.
Alright, well, speaking of delicious food, your boy's really hungry, and I need to go out grocery shopping. I haven't went out shopping in like 2 weeks. I had been having issues with my debit card. I lost it, and they sent me out a new one. I think it comes today, so yeah, I need to go get some food. Alright, so we're gonna cut the gameplay here for the time being. Alright. What, you making a big dinner? Honestly, yeah. I'm starving. You guys want to listen to some music real quick? Ah, my favorite. Alright, so I'm going to leave you guys listening to Life is Beautiful from the Deadly Premonition soundtrack, that whistling song that we keep getting stuck in our heads. Probably going to stream again either Saturday or Sunday, if not, definitely by Monday. And at some point this week, I'm going to get I want to get a video recorded of editing some movies, but I think next time we stream, I don't think we're gonna play the game. I kind of want to have just like a chill out, let's talk kind of stream. So everybody, gather up your memes, things like that. You know, find funny videos, find funny memes, think of things to talk about, and next time we stream, send them to me, bring them up in the chat, and we'll hang out. We'll have like a group therapy session. Alrighty, I'm out of here, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, take care.